Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host JT, and if this is your first time tuning in, thank you and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. I'm so excited because I'm joined by a mentor of mine, Ladi, and I'm so excited to be here with him. He's going to share our story of adventures and motivation and how just having fun in the outdoors can allow us to persevere and enjoy a lifelong friendship. So Ladi, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, JT. Really excited.
I'm so excited to have you, and so this morning we actually woke up early and got to see the sunrise at the top of the mountain of Beaver Creek here, and we skinned all the way up, and the skinning process, just to fill you in how skinning works, is I could actually have Ladi explain this probably better. And so Ladi, can you tell how skinning works?
It starts with waking up early, which is the hardest part, and then it becomes easier and easier. Essentially, we have equipment that we put on our skis. It's called skins, that allows our crew to go uphill. And then by being here very early morning, we have the advantage of having the whole ski resort for ourselves with all the fresh snow and first trucks. And being up there at the time of the sunrise is really uplifting. And when we get to the top, you feel like you've earned it. You earn the turns rather than just getting there on the chairlift.
That's right.
And you see how the darkness turns into light. You see the sunshine, the first rays coming up, and it really opens up the day. And I try to do it as often as I can, especially when you are here, JT, because peer pressure is the way how I push myself. Okay, and then makes it much more productive the whole day.
I think the peer pressure starts with even this morning, last night. What time do you want to start? 5:40 or 5:30 or
7:30?
It's 7:30, and the peer pressure put me to see the sunrise at the top. So,
yes, exactly.
Thanks for that. But I think on our way up, we always have great conversations, and today our conversation was just on how beautiful it was and God's glory of nature and being able to be in that element and that beautiful nature. And what does nature do for you?
First, it gets me closer to God. I feel like I'm free there. It also recharges me. I like spending time with people, but I also like at the same time being in nature. For me also, being out there, and especially if I can share it with somebody who likes being in nature but exercising at the same time, is something that I cherish.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, I've always said from day one is, with different I always say life challenges that have existed for anyone, but for me in particular, my way to escape that is by being able to be in nature and be able to go and explore and push my body to a limit too, and see what its limits are. And I think that one of the main motivators in my life for doing that has been you, and we've had some amazing times together in the outdoors, from hunting, fishing, skinning, skiing, ice climbing, and climbing 14ers and climbing Kilimanjaro and lots of other amazing adventures that we've been on. And thanks to you, you've given me those opportunities.
And thanks to you, because again, it's all about peer pressure. You are pushing each other,
Yes. But what does motivation mean to you, and how how does nature, or how does the peer pressure motivate you as a person?
I try to compete with myself. I want to find where are my boundaries, and then go beyond them. And I think that if you put your mind into something, and especially if you make it fun at the same time, it's only a matter of time where you accomplish anything that you've set to that you want to do. I'm less about kind of breaking records. I usually don't measure anything, but it's more kind of the process. Like, yes, you know, we celebrated when we got to the top, but really the most exciting part was just getting there. Yeah.
So I have to say that it's the small moments in life that are so amazing, and you have to be, you know, open and excited about those, because, you know, those small moments were waking up this morning and leaving from the house, and halfway up looking back behind us and seeing a beautiful sunrise and the sky glowing, and then on top of that, you know, just, you know, making it to the top, and being to be able to be up there, and it, you know, it puts life into perspective and motivation, and but you're a very motivated person, not just on the mountain, but, you know, from running 100-mile races to you know, to being very accomplished in your work world and workforce, and education, and so for me, it's always been something awesome to look up to, and so I thank you for that. When it comes to doing an adventure like today, this morning, and skinning up, something that keeps me going is your motivation and your energy, and both of us working together to get to whatever our goal is, whether it's climbing Mount Kilimanjaro or, you know, going out here and just doing a morning hike. And what drives you to keep going?
In my case, it's usually just having fun while trying to accomplish a goal. We set a goal to get to the top to see the sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think where we were coming up, you know, I don't think we were pushing really. It was more about being in the elements.
Enjoyment.
Yeah, and before we knew it, we were on the top.
Yes. Yeah. So Ladi, for you and me, we love our gear, right? And our gear is what keeps us safe on the mountain, but it also is what makes us to accomplish our goal. And so for skinning today, you know, we are using some pretty cool lightweight gear, and describe the skins a little bit for me.
Yeah, you know, having the right equipment first makes the learning curve much easier.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Second, I'm actually not a big risk taker. You know, I like calculated risk,
Mm-hmm.
and gear really helps in that regard. So having, you know, also, let's say when we go skiing, I'm a big fan of having the properly sharp edges, having the skis properly tuned, you know, having the right type of skin. So, and having also, when we skin up, having the light equipment, so it does not become a struggle.
Yes.
So I am gear junkie in that regard, but for me it's mostly about the enjoyment piece, as opposed, you know, having the latest greatest just because it's latest greatest.
Exactly. Yeah. So now we are going to give you a tutorial on how to skin up the mountain, from clicking in your boots and putting on your skins, and we're going to show you how to earn your turns. So we're going to show you the process of putting the skins on the skis and clicking in. Ladi, do you have your skins here that we can throw on your skis?
I do, but before I start, let me change the downhill mode into uphill mode. So I'm going to press my brake and turn my bindings. I'll do it on both skis. Now I'll put my skins out. And you see on my ski, there's a notch at the back. I'll just take it here. And these skins are cut so they exactly follow the shape of the ski. And at the end, I just have a little elastic band, and this way it holds it. And if you feel it, you can slide your finger this way, it slides nicely, but when I go back, it creates friction. So the ski will not slide back, and that's why I can go up the ski slope without having to worry about losing, essentially sliding back. And now I'll make my pole longer for the uphill mode. They shorten on the way down for skiing. And those little spikes will just, upon pressure, will clip in. And these are risers. Depending how steep I'm going, I can flip them up, or if it's just initially flat, it goes down. And that's it. And now I can start hiking.